Uh, Hi everyone. This is AlasheOla Omio. Please bear with me 1 second. So, what about me, Abi? Okay. Thanks, darling. Thanks, babe. Right. Lovely having you guys here. I mean, there's no point me saying sorry for being late. It's almost like a regular thing with me now. But please pardon me, guys. In this video, I would be talking about my website. I'm launching my website today. The plan was actually different from what's happening now, but because of the current situation, everyone just grateful for being here every minute, every second. So I'm just going to come here like I'm here right now, and launch the website, and then the info is already out there. And most of the products that we have on the website actually related to what's happening right now, which is about viruses out there, coronavirus, and what have you. So I'm going to be touching base on that. And but 1 minute, just bear with me. I just want to see if I'm on my other platforms, AlasheOla. 1 minute. Let me just try to share. Sorry guys, I know I said I was going to be out 6 o'clock, but been really busy weekend and everything. 1 minute, just please bear with me, guys. Right. See, I'm not there yet. Sorry, I will be with you shortly. AlasheOla. Hope you guys are doing great. Taking all the precautions that we've been told to observe. 1 minute, guys. I would be with you. So to AlasheOla. Manage. Right. Hi. 1 minute. Just please bear with me, guys. I will be with you in a second. I'm just trying to share this video on my other platforms, which is 1 minute. I'm probably gonna apps. Hi. Oh, hi, Ojumo. How are you, darling? Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing great. Lovely having you guys here, my brother. Sorry I was late. You would say, oh, that's been that's a norm with me now. Please just bear with me. The way things has been. So I 1 minute. I'm just trying to share this on my other platforms, AlasheOla and the other ones. 1 minute. My beautiful people. Lovely having you guys here. Nearly there. Right. Ooh, so how have you been? Lovely having you here, Ojumo. The past week, has been, one hell of a week. It's just been, every day it's hard. You wake up and, love you, my brother. It's, sometimes, sad news, everywhere. Dead souls. It's heartbreaking sometimes. You look at this and, I believe even now at this time, I believe we should still, when we look at lives and, still have, at the end of the day, be, grateful that we're here. And then, just the first video I did about this virus was, I think, was 2 weeks ago. That was when I think there was this clip going around that it doesn't affect black people, blah blah blah. I believe in that video because I knew, there's some news that I had that, people were saying, oh, if you're black, it's not, it doesn't touch you, blah blah blah. See how things have changed since then. Just 2 weeks ago, see how the tide has changed, and we're just praying now to, for the universe to, Mother Earth to, just have mercy on us, and and whatever it is that we have done, for this to happen, to forgive us, and hopefully we would start to, I'm sure after all of this is over, it was going to change everyone, the way we think, the way we look at life, the way we look at nature. I'm sure we will not be the same after this, because in my lifetime, I don't know, maybe before I was born, maybe something like this had happened. Yeah, but since I've been here, I've never experienced it. I've never had, anything like this in my whole life. So it's really a time of I don't want to see uncertainty. Because one thing is for sure is that hello, Babami, how are you? Babatunde, lovely having you guys here. So it's I would say even now, we should, I personally, and I wake up every morning, thank you guys. Hi, Shawnee Dolly. Lovely to have you here, baby. How are my babies? Oh, lovely to have you here. Sorry I was late. I was just, tell you, Jumo, but that, it's almost, there's no point me coming to say sorry anymore, because it's always been like, I'm always late. So, but please forgive me, guys. I always try the best that I can to make the time, but, being a mother, I have my business as well. I always have, stuff every day. It's only when I put my head on my pillow that I know, okay, that's it. Other than that, I'm always doing this, doing that. There's never, enough time in the day. But it's lovely having you guys here. Lovely. It's just like I was saying earlier on. But if you look at what's happening now, I mean, just barely 2 weeks ago when I came out, the beginning of all of this, when it first started, and where some people were saying, oh, it's got nothing to do with black people, it doesn't affect black people, blah, 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 See how things have changed, So since then, but as I wouldn't want to say, we're living on uncertain world right now, because that wouldn't be, thanks, baby, that wouldn't be, for me, I don't live my life like that. Even now, I believe that we should still be filled with gratitude to the universe, and then I believe he will see us through this, Hello, Awo Risha. Lovely having you guys here. Lovely having my fathers and my mothers on this platform. I can see you guys. Aboruboye, Risha. Lovely having you guys here. So as I was just saying that if you ask me, just like I said in my the last video that I did, and I wasn't the only one that that had that idea or believe that's what's happening. It's about when you look at nature. Now we all been forced to isolate, to stay in our house or flat, whatever there is. Don't go out, don't blah blah blah. Because of that, nature has been able to sort of recover from all the damages that we were doing in form of pollution here and there. What have you name them, you see. So but what I could the other day I couldn't I don't want to say cry. There was a situation in Italy that United Kingdom, that was the day, was it day before yesterday, we lost, about, in one day, 500 people, all at one go, And I think there was a figure for United States also. Thanks, guys, which was, it was 1,700, imagine that, you see. But like I said earlier on, if you look at this virus, that's the reason why I'm here today, guys, is apart from, launching my website, is to encourage us and, and also, tell you guys the measure that I'm taking, to protect myself and my and my family, and my community also. And I believe that if we can, continue to observe this precaution, we will be fine. We just, it would not be for long. Maybe stay home next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but then the tide will change, so it would not be like that, you see. So if we can just observe that, I mean, the Prime Minister of UK, Boris Johnson, there was in his broadcast yesterday, he was saying that there was going to be a warm weather. It's going to be really sunny this weekend, and people should not think because it's sunny, people should start coming out. Oh, we're having a barbecue here and there. That is, it's just like a bait. Don't do it. Just stay home. And because they said that they're saying that there's it doesn't the virus can't stand heat. It can't. From what we've learned. I mean, you don't want to be thinking like that. You don't want to gamble it. Just because it's sunny out there. This is not the time you want to come out to have a barbecue. You want to have no. You stay in. If you have a garden, stay in there. With family. If you don't have, just stay in. Stay indoors. Just stay safe. So I thought I would come here today, guys, to share with you guys, and some of the way this virus, from what we've been told. From what we can see, that, okay, so if you see the people that are dying now or sick, I think it was at the beginning when people were not, they didn't take it serious. So at first when they were telling us to isolate, to stay indoor, because it was a new thing, most of us were still out there. I was one of them as well. I was still, up and down in my car, even though I was, I took all the precaution, but I was still, I had a lot of activity out there that 2 weeks ago compared to what I'm doing now. So I can't actually blame people. But it was, from what we now know, it's that the virus can stay in your system for 2 weeks before it starts to manifest. It starts to, so the people that are sick now, that are dying now, it's stuff from 2 weeks ago. I believe at the beginning of when we were first told that this is what was happening. I'm going to chip in Yoruba here and there. I could see my baba mi awo orisa, So now, and from what we are still hearing in the news, we're not actually at the peak yet. So that's why it's more important for us to stay in. So, for what the news, what we can learn is that in the next 2 weeks, that's when we're going to get to the peak of it. So people that are outside now, that's probably, they might get infected with this virus. But if we all stay indoors, then, there won't be, casualty wouldn't be that much, that much. Or maybe I just pray we don't even have any at all, you see. So that is why I thought I would come here, guys. It's all good. This is today is like a mixture of feelings for me, because I've worked so hard on my website since I came back from AlasheOla festival. This year now, I don't think we'll be able to have AlasheOla. I don't know, because of what's happening now, So, but this website, my website, it was actually before we went on the tour that I wanted to come out to, but Yeye said to me, put the website aside, come home. Thank God I listened to her, because this year now, if I had not listened and we didn't go last year, maybe, I don't know how this year tour is going to pan out now. Definitely I'm still going to go, but I might not be able to go with my entourage, like, people that are already booking for the tour. I don't know what to tell them now, because some already paid deposit, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes, you see. But from what's happening, like I said, it's a mixed emotion for me, of happiness, and also of not really because of what's happening, but I worked so hard since I came back from AlasheOla tour in August. It was last year. I've been working really, really hard on this website. Obviously, I have some other business that I do. I have my children also, So, but and then coming to launch the website, and this is what's happening, So, but I thought I would turn it around as well, That's Osun That's what she told me, that don't worry, baby. This is when the time, you can still use your expertise and the skills that you have to help people and help yourself and your family also. You see. So if you go on that website, you can see, you see all this viral tea there, herbal tea. That's what I've been drinking, you see. Yeah. I instead of me, normally I will have cold drink, all day. But this is what I've got now, I've got my, that's what I drink, because from what we learned about this virus, it's that, if you say, God forbid you get in your system and you continue to drink cold stuff, then you will have more time. You will now have time to, to nest and multiply, you see. But if you keep warm stuff in, another thing is, there is this viral tea that I've got here. Actually, there are about 4 products that I've got on my website. One is for immune system booster. Those are crystal stones. But this tea here, is for, I'm sure maybe this will resonate with someone out there. Because what happened is, from what we've been hearing in the news, is that if you feel you are coughing or you think you've got the virus, you shouldn't come to your GP, you shouldn't go to the hospital, you should stay in your house. And, and you only stay in your house. And it's only when you think you can't handle it anymore, say you're finding it difficult to breathe, that's when you should now call the hospital. Most of the time, it's normally, always too late. So I'm thinking, okay, if that's what's happening to you out there, instead of you just locking yourself in your house for 7 days and waiting for death to come and knock and take you, if you have these herbs and you're drinking it, and it may just clear the system. You've got nothing to lose at that stage anyway, because if you're going to listen to what the government is saying, is that if you feel that you have this virus, you shouldn't go to the hospital. You don't go to your here in London we have like a GP surgery where people go, and so if it's not really serious, your doctor will attend to you. They will prescribe medication. Hopefully you go home and take your meds and you'll be fine. But it's only when it's serious, then they will sort of refer you to the hospital, or you call the emergency service. But because of what's happening now, they are actually saying, that's why I thought, oh my God, this is really, this is bad. They're saying that, okay, if you think that you have the virus, you shouldn't go to the hospital. If you should just isolate yourself in your house and, take paracetamol for whatever pain you're feeling. So I'm thinking, okay, then after 6 days or so, if you get better, fair enough, stay in your house. If you start to get worse, which is you start having problem breathing, so then maybe you had pneumonia by then, that's only when they want you to call the emergency service. Most of the time it might probably be too late at that time. So that's what I thought. Look, if you are out there and you think that you have this virus or whatever, and you are self-isolating, instead of you to wait in your house for 7 days and you wait for death to come to see maybe your body's going to fight it or not with paracetamol, and you find out maybe about 7 days it's just gotten worse. During that time, from when you self-isolate, it will be best if you get some sort of remedy and sort of herbs, and be drinking that. The one that I've got on my website, you can't. They're no side effect. They doesn't class. They're all natural organic products. It will not affect you. If anything, it's going to heal you. You see. So I thought, okay, look, for people that are still having to go out there to work, you can't. So thank you. You can't. Okay, you say, oh, your work, you're one of the frontline workers. Your work, your job entails that you still have to be there. You can't work from home. Then, okay, because you are out there, so when you are back, this thing you can take with you also. They act sort of like a preventive, measure. So they're in your system. Even if you do come in contact, which obviously you're going to use your mask. You're going to, take, observe all the precautions, gloves, i.e., if you are if you are at home, you use soap and water to wash your hands, ever so often. And if you are out there, you have your sanitizer with you. If you are on the public transport, you wash your hands when you get back to your house before you prepare any food. When you arrive at home, cover your cough or sneeze with tissue and throw it in the bin. You observe all of these things, and we avoid touching our eyes and our nose with unwashed hands. Okay, we're going to observe all of this, but at the end of the day, we're still human, isn't it? So say you happen to go out there to work, you're one of the frontliner, a worker, maybe you're a doctor or some sort of, and you still have to go out there. So it would best you take your herbs with you and take all this precaution. While you're there, instead of you just drinking ordinary normal, you'll be sipping your herbs throughout the day. And when you come back home, we have the blend that you could have like a bath also. You see, we're talking about life here. It's so some say, oh, you're going to spend this money, blah, blah, blah. What is money? Money is only good for you when you're alive. From when, the person passed on, it's useless. It's not useless. It's probably going to go to someone else. You see. So that's what I'm thinking, because when you listen to the news, and from the way things are going, I thought I would come out here, and I'll do that. For me, this is what I sip all day long, and every day, and it's really, really helping me. On the website we have like a Shani. Hello, Yami. Yami Adiomoba, lovely to see you, ma. We have like a spice tea there. That one is antiviral also, but it's also anti-fatigue. It is so good that no matter what it is, and all you have to, just like a small teaspoon, you add with another teaspoon of honey, and you have a boiled water into it, and you stir it. Delicious. So I can't stress enough. When you look at what's happening now, if you look at the situation, it's almost as if because we've neglected nature. And we are from nature, either we like it or not. That's even when we finish whatever we are doing here. That's where we're going to go back to. You see, we can't run away from ourselves. All this synthetic medicine, it's all useless now. They're trying to look for vaccine that would, okay, even if they happen to, even if they have a vaccine, I'm not going to take, to be honest with you, because I don't want rubbish in my system. But even if they do come up with one today, would that bring back all the people that died? You see, would that bring them back? No. You see, so that's what I'm saying, guys. Look, we don't just go. Don't just fold your arms and be waiting for the government to come and help you. To come and when are they coming with this? No, we should stand up and take responsibility for ourselves also. Most of us, we are parents, we are mothers and fathers. Even if we are not, we are all adults. Our Toriola. So therefore, because of that, we owe it to ourselves to take action. We're not just going to fold arms and be looking at the figure. Oh my God, I hope it's not me. I hope I'm not part of this statistic. I hope my sister is not there. I hope it's not my son. I hope it's not my father. But what about the people that lost their lives? You see, so that's what I'll come out here and I'm going to hammer on that. Don't just let us do something. And what are we going to do? All these natural stuff are there, remedies. Trust me, they work wonders. That's what I've been taking. Even from very young age, we always, like a lot of people that are familiar with Oshun, Omo Oshunlemi. In Yoruba, Oshun, she's a Alagboni. There's this song that we always sing from when I'm crying. And usually they'll go like, Seleru Agbo, Agbara Agbo, Lọ́ṣun fi ń wọ ọmọ rẹ̀ kí dókítà ó tó dé. Ládé kò jíwọ ọmọ rẹ̀ kí nọ́ọ̀sì ó tó dé. You see, It is herbs. You know, from very young age, you bathe in it, you will drink it, you will be so strong and healthy. You see, you can see, look at my face all the time. It's my herbal remedy. I don't joke with it. At least, I mean, okay, let's say it's because of the line of work that I do. But that's how we should all be living anyway. It shouldn't just be only me. You see, it shouldn't be. It should be. That should be our way of life. I mean, if you look out there in your window, I'm sure you're going to see some trees, some plants. They're not there for to just be wasted. They're there for us. They're there to care for us, for us to care for them. But if we are not going to do that, and then and then they don't, and then people are dropping left, here, and center, then how are we going to go blame down the universe? That's why I thought I would come out here. It pains me so much. You listen to the news, you think, oh my God, what else? What is what can't we just do this? Small herbal remedy, drink it. If you don't wait until you have it. If you have the symptoms, don't just listen to they will say go to your house, self-isolate yourself from everyone. Said, how are you, baby? Oh, Baba, me, lovely to have you here, Baba. My baby. I was just talking about this virus that's going around and the launching of your website, baby. Lovely to have you here, Baba. Me, wonderful to have you here. So that's as I was saying. We're not just going to wait and then wait 7 days and then self-isolate yourself. It's only when you find it difficult to breathe, or maybe you're gasping for breath, then you quickly call the ambulance. By the time you get to the hospital, it's probably going to be too late. They'll put you on the ventilator. That is even when you are lucky. You see, and then, but it's only when you're lucky that you pull through. So, but why you are waiting? Please, guys, don't just be taking paracetamol alone and waiting for death to come knock your door. If you think that you have this job, or maybe you have any reason, you have jobs that involve you having to go out there every day, get your herbs, and just like a backup. You drink them, they, like I said earlier on, they act like a preventive. They cure, their lives. That's Mother Nature for us. That's what we're from, either we like it or not, and that's where we're gonna go back at the end of whatever it is that we're doing here. Love you, baby. You see, so that's what I'll come out here. My website is there. It's www.alasheolaherbspiritual.com. You see, it's the link is on this video, and in a few weeks' time, I'm probably going to do a lot of promotion, and you're probably going to see a lot of the sites, in a lot of social media platform. That is my platforms on YouTube and Instagram. We have I think Twitter, and here on Facebook, guys. You see, so go in there. There's a lot of stuff that are there. It's not just antivirus. There's a lot about orishas are there. I believe those are my ancestors. Whatever that I do, I believe they should take a front row seat. You see, and to celebrate them also. There's so many things there. Amulets, from ancient times. From back home, Africa. They work wonders. So they're all real, genuine, real McCoy, authentic, items. In it, all my herbs are all natural. No chemical, nothing. All the oil are pure. I have very sensitive skin myself. And so a lot of stuff that reacts like that, I always try to stay away from it. And so I don't have any of that in my product also. So, but, it's lovely having you guys here, and wonderful, seeing you guys. I just hope, I pray that, we all take all this precaution, we stay home. Just like I said, Boris said yesterday that for you guys in England here, the weather, and I'm sure it's probably going to be like that for you guys in the US. That it's going to be all be sunny, and people are going to be thinking, oh, I can go out now. Thank you, Yami Shoma. That I can go out now. I can go and we can have a barbecue. We can go for a drink. No, it's just like that's danger there. It's just a bait to draw you guys out. Stay indoor. If you want to have a drink in your house. If you want a barbecue, you can have barbecue in your kitchen, but stay safe. Just because it is warm, the weather is turning warm, you don't know. It's not going to, and from what we're told, in the next 2 weeks, that's when we're going to get to the peak period. So come on, already, if you listen to the news, it's like almost like something from horror films. And and then they're saying that it's still going to get worse. You're thinking, what the hell? What's going to happen? What is going to? How bad can it get? You see, but we can help ourselves if we take that precaution now. That is for us to stay in. We don't let the sun deceive us to come out, and we think we're going to be fine. And then people are mixing, getting close, just touching each other, affecting one another here and there. You see, there's so many summer we're still going to do, and I'm sure it will not be for long. Hopefully by April, maybe April ending June or so. Even if it's August, but at least we're safe. What's bad in that, guys? Let's just listen, take all this precaution, guys. I love you, and I want us to hang around for a long time together, guys, and we will. But let's take this precaution, guys. Let's look out for one another. If there's anything, maybe you feel you want to talk, come in my inbox, guys. Even if I don't answer immediately, maybe I'm not there, I would get back to you as soon as possible. Let's just come together, guys. We can do this. We can. It's nothing. There's nothing to it. You see, I think nature is just teaching us a lesson. And like I said at the beginning of this video, after all of this is over, we are all going to be, a changed being. Life wouldn't be what it was before. But I'm praying, it will be for good. It will be for good. AlasheOla. Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. It will be for good. None of us will die. Our family will not die. We're going to get through this. We will, even beyond this. And, guys, it's just a lesson. We're going to be fine. You see, I don't know what else to say. I wish I could see you guys face to face. We can't, even if I see you, I can't even give you a hug, can I? I'm probably going to say, oh, Shani, how are you? Saidi Bawoni. Hi, darling. Ojúmọ́, you okay, darling? It's so sad, you can't, your loved ones, your people that are, you're able to greet them from mile 12 apart. It's sad, but we can do this, guys. We will get through it. Let's take all the precautions, guys. And, like I said, you want to talk, come in my inbox, guys. You can, my WhatsApp is there also. I love you, guys. I want to be here, because today's Saturday. I just thought I would come out, and despite the fact that I promised that I wouldn't be late, I was still late anyway. So guys, pardon me. I love you guys so much, and I'll come out next week Saturday again, and we'll have another chat. We're probably going to talk about Orisha, one of our our favorite Orisha, just to brighten up everything. So it's not all about sadness, bad news all the time. We talk about what an Orisha that's very, very strong. That's maybe something like this has happened in their lifetime, and how they overcome it, and how they they went about it. So next Saturday I will come out with something like that, something to share us up, something to to boost our confidence, to put our mind at ease, and not forget who we are, So I'll do that next Saturday. But until then, guys, let's stay safe. Let's take all the precautions, and the universe also it's got our back, but we need to do some of the work also. You see, I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, darling. Bye.